Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves. Sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we did mini trauma healing sessions with requests from the comments joining the screen. We were able to get to 4 people this time. The first guest had recently been in a car accident, so we went into helping heal the past, present, and future of all of that. Next up was helping our guest heal what they perceived as not wanting to be perceived. The next guest wanted to work on friendship stuff. The last guest was wanting to help their child connect back to self. As always, feel free to follow along and heal your own stuff as needed. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast. We both went away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'll be back, y'all. Just give me a second. Ooh. It's so cute.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, so cute.
You can see the 2 little people for the down there, but it's like really hard to see. We already have someone in there though, so.
They knew.
You ready? You ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. It's Danae.
Oh my god.
I bet I know what she wants to work on.
Danae, what do you want to work on?
Is it a car accident? Do you want to work on your car accident?
Kind of, yeah.
I'm psychic. I'm just kidding.
No, I literally know. I knew you'd know as soon as you saw my name pop up. I'm like, hello, you guys. I love you. Yeah, because that was absolutely insane. And like, I've done.
Okay, stop. We want to hit, like, because you got in a car accident, I want to hit this as quick as possible, as impactful as possible. And girl, you like to talk. You probably have your big old cup of coffee right now, right in front of you.
And I'm trying to hit it from the back, so let's go.
Girl.
Yeah, you're good.
Girl. Okay, so walk us through like details as if you were kind of telling a story, and then we're going to interrupt you, okay?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I was going straight in the straight lane. She was going straight in the straight lane. I go forwards. I got the ping in my mind, go, carefully. And I'm like, okay, I'll go carefully. I barely get up to 15 miles per hour. I turn to my right because I'm thinking these are going to be the most dangerous people. Psych. No, she comes from the left and T-bones me. And I go spinning. Like, I literally spin.
Okay.
Like,
Stop. Kate already got something. Stop.
Okay, so it's like, it's not, I don't want to say it's not T-boning, but whatever that's called, like a side swipe that makes you spin. Like you said, she came from the back.
No, she came from like
The left.
The left.
across from me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. From my left, she like turned left and she like hit me.
Okay. So odd because he keeps going, yeah, like from the back, and it's like I know it's like a sexual innuendo.
Did she hit the back of your car?
Yeah, the back, like, so my driver's side door.
Okay, Danae, hold on. When you say T-bone, that means you're going like this and a car goes straight onto you like this and makes a T.
Well,
she hit you here.
Yeah, like right behind my back.
She elbowed you.
She elbowed you. It doesn't mean that it's not severe. It's just when you're talking about it, it makes us go, she didn't get in a T-bone. But it doesn't mean you didn't get in an accident. It doesn't mean we can't heal it. It's just a thing. Just telling you the thing. Also, it's really hot right here. It's really hot right here, and Kate keeps getting sexual stuff.
This feels very much like a okay, like past life bleed over, but not past life. It's like a bleed over of a life, but also something about God, I don't want to say like the cars loved each other, but it's something like that. And I'm trying. Spirit of Tonight, could please infuse all this with clarity. Oh, similar metals. It's almost like a magnetization of the metals here. And then I'm like, well, what was the powerhouse for it?
And also, why would it not affect other vehicles? Because, like,
I think Danae was a powerhouse.
I mean, Danae is a powerhouse.
Thank you.
Something about Danae, something about you powering up this metal, and it's like finding its perfect right now partner.
Okay, go back, go back to before it happened.
Right.
Okay.
Please, before this happened.
And then merge in with that version of you.
You can merge me in with that version of me.
And then put the electromagnetic frequency of your vehicle.
Can you put the electromagnetic frequency of my vehicle
Back to balanced divine working order. Yep.
Can you merge with your vehicle? I think you're your vehicle. Because whenever I just asked it, I was like, what the fuck were you doing? And it was like, I'm just trying to find me a man, girl. But it was in your voice.
Okay, please merge me with my vehicle.
And exchange you information with it.
A lot of you can probably merge with your vehicle. You can merge with your phone. Like, basically, it's like another appendage of you. A lot of people, their vehicle is another appendage of them. It's like part of their essence, and how you're like drawn to pick out certain like aesthetics or cars or phones or whatever. It's because it's a part of you. Just letting you know.
Okay, yeah, no, I know that. But
I'm talking to the audience, Danae.
oh, sorry. I'm like, well, I do know that. I'm like, well, yeah, you can't merge if you're not part of it, but.
Also, too, it's like why were you looking for a right now partner?
Me? Like the car?
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea because
no, like you in general.
Well, I do the healings that are for the right now, like perfect partner type deal because it's like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like that is always a good one to have because I feel like it also extends to like friends, right?
Yep, and to yourself too. Sometimes you're your perfect right now partner. Kate's getting something though.
Hey, do you like excessively say it? And by excessively, I mean like you'll sit there and be like, "Where's my perfect right now partner? Perfect right now partner?" And then it's just like over and over. And I think that's what made it jump into the car.
No, I mean, I don't think I do. I barely even say that one, like once a month or once every other. It's kind of just something that's in the back of my mind. Like, okay, I'll just, you know
in
what?
the back of your mind?
Sometimes I do.
Petra's in here. Hold on, I'll be right back.
No, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I just do the phrase where I'm like, okay, can species reapply anything that I need to me at this time that I've already done? So right now,
like an overload, and I'm not sure. I think it's because it had nowhere else to go. Can you?
Okay.
What is it like? Section off the love, divide the love. It's almost like it was a dump of love you should be putting into self, and instead you're like, no, I love myself, and then it was like diverted.
Okay. Because sometimes what I do is I ask Spirit to just reapply the healings that I need that I've done before that I might not currently like recall. So I'm like, hey, so what do I need? And I just like reapply it to my human form, conducive, hopefully, to my human form. Maybe that's kind of what that is.
It just no, this is pretty like in the physical, like you were just almost denied the fact that you needed the self-love. And you're like, no, I need a partner. Which is so odd. But okay. Can you just go back to before that happens?
Okay, can we go back to before that happens?
And the amount and volume of the love.
I was about to say it's really loud. I was like, it's really loud right here, but it's like silent loud. Volume of love. That makes sense.
Okay. And the what is it? The balancers and equalizers of all this, they need to be put back to their balanced divine working order. Like the whole.
Do you listen to dubstep?
No. But I've been having like migraines that basically feel like dubstep.
This is very much like.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Can you put your music, whatever the fuck this is, music knobs, music whatever, your DJ booth, can you put it back to balanced divine working order? Update, upgrade.
Like I can't. I want to make the robot noises. I can't.
Reverse,
like heat across my forehead.
And then integrate it back into your systems.
Ooh, please integrate that back into my system. I am very much on like a self-love kick, like trying to remind myself, especially with the shit that I've been seeing on TikTok. It was divine timing. No, I do not claim that. I did not want to.
Danae, it's called your For You page. You built it brick by brick. That's not on my For You page. Is that on your For You page?
I say that to myself all the time. I'm like, I built this brick by brick, and this isn't the brick I placed. And I always do like the cleansings over my social media. And
you're interacting with those videos energetically. You're going, I don't claim this, or this isn't for me. Like you watch it halfway through, and then you send energy to it by being like,
Oh, okay. They should block all those people or something. But it's really
it's not like that. Hold up. It doesn't have to be that dramatic. It seems like everything you're doing is dramatic. Like, turn the volume of that down too.
All right, please turn it down.
There we go.
Can you put yourself back in your own TV show? It's like applauding for an audience that's not even there.
My own TV show? Wait, what do you mean?
Just say that, see what it does.
Oh, can you please put me back in my own TV show?
Yeah, like the starring role of it instead of like looking at it from the outside perspective.
Like you're your own star.
So,
you're your
writer, director.
Yeah, like the one in the driver's seat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kate and I have gotten to the point we've trained ourselves like muscle memory kind of thing, or with healing and stuff, that we'll know within a few seconds if a video is for us or not. We don't watch it to see. We literally will know it's not for us. And then it doesn't come back on our screen. Like it'll just be like right now I have some conspiracy theory stuff on my thing, but I'm feeling into it because everything's so chaotic right now that I am bringing it onto my For You page because I want to see like the news stuff that they're saying, how much of that is valid? Is there anything to heal? Are people freaking out for no reason? Where's the grounded? Where's the chaos? So I have that coming on my page, but even those I can watch like halfway through, and sometimes I'll send them to Kate. But for the most part, like the stuff that comes on my For You page, if you go look at my likes, it's like, I don't know, it changes every day. One day my For You page is gay, and then the next it's autistic, and then the next it's
like for my For You page, I feel like it's kind of a half and half of things that I like and things that I really hate, and it frustrates me so much because I try and do cleanses for them. So I'm like, okay, apply my house cleanse to my social media, apply it to my For You page, and I
it's clean,
like that.
Girl, it's clean. That ain't.
You keep doing that, and then I guess, as you said, put the energy into it, so it keeps coming back on the page.
You can update and upgrade it, but like cleaning it, it's clean.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
It was just you were like loudly, energetically interacting. Like I made a video a long time ago, and I know you've been with us for a long time, so you might have seen it. But when I've always let my middle child go into the gas station by themselves because I had a baby in the car. And I didn't want to have to get the baby out and all this stuff. So I sat where I could see. But like if I went into the gas station for any reason, I like literally sat where I could see, and I would get like death stares at me of like, I can't believe you fucking let your kid go in here.
Yeah.
And I would have to energetically disconnect from it and like remove the hate and remove the thing. So when you're seeing videos and you're like, ugh, not for me, you're connecting to them.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
It's almost like inviting more opportunities to prove them right or wrong or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, more opportunities to piss me off on my freaking. Like, I'm over here trying to recover. And I'm like, this is annoying. It's like having to swipe away and that stuff.
Can you ask your team to neutralize the annoyance? Like it's just simply like it's not for you. That's all. Like it doesn't have to be and maybe release soul fragments with that too.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt like fluffing in my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could talk to you forever. So I'm gonna say that looks pretty good. Do make sure, because it was before the accident and stuff, make sure that it goes with the, like, you do the closings, the close up / sign offs or the closings, and then you undo anything you shouldn't have done and secret secure it down.
Okay.
Okay. And then in like either of our comments, tell us how it went and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. On your like page and all that videos.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Or you can come on here again and tell us how it goes. Like whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always here anyways.
All right. Thanks, Danae.
Thank you. How do I get out of this?
She figured it out.
Des!
Hi.
Hey, Des.
I want help healing being bothered by being perceived.
Kate has healed a lot of that shit. She used to not even be able to go live. Wow, what a funny thing to ask Kate to help you with.
I know someone who's had that problem. So I guess the first thing to uncover is I guess it's like for you. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm like talking to your team. I thought I was talking to you, and then it's like kept talking back.
I think it's really interesting that you, the things that you want are contradicting themselves. Like you want to be the most authentic, but also don't look at me.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's just funny.
It's almost like a who do you not want to actually perceive you?
Everyone.
It's one person is where it comes from.
Person.
You're fine. You're completely fine with me perceiving you. You're completely fine with Kate perceiving you. Okay.
I'm comfortable. It's fine.
It's one person. I can see it very clearly.
Is it me?
No.
Okay. Fact check it. Go to the most impactful point of this you can heal.
Okay.
Of being perceived.
Of being perceived that I can heal. I think I went inside myself somewhere.
Are you looking down at your titties?
No, I'm looking straight ahead.
At the person?
No, at a wall.
I'm very drawn to inside, like your body.
Yeah,
like perceive your body.
I'm releasing a lot, but I don't know where I am.
Okay. So if you're asking for help, it's really difficult because Kate wants to be very, very blunt, but she wants you to see the things.
Okay.
But she wants to be very blunt, but she wants you to see the things.
I want to be perceived, but not perceived. No, So it just looks like you're in a fucking closet, and there is a mirror over to the left, but there's actually a woman in front of you in your own fucking closet, looking directly at you.
Is it my mom?
I don't know. I was gonna say grandmother or mother. I have no idea.
It's almost like I don't want to look at anything because I just see it as like blurs.
Because other people are in your pocket dimensions.
Whatever this is making like a TV static where it's like zzz, 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 but it's not static as in like snow static, not very zzz.
I see.
Is that
Okay.
electromagnetic frequency stuff?
I think it's a hologram.
Okay.
I was gonna do the intense energy vampire cleanse to this.
Who's by the intense
This
energy?
is not even your closet.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you.
I'm gonna put you in this pink fluffy closet, and I'm cleaning it out, Mama.
Spaghetti on my shirt.
Oh my god.
That's Mom's spaghetti.
Okay, so now this feels like your closet. This looks like it even has the air of your closet. It's very industrial. There's like pipings here. There's concrete on the ground. The hanger hook, or you know what I'm talking about, the clothes
Rod.
where you put the rod is like an industrial pipe. I don't think this is your aesthetic, but this feels you, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's not my aesthetic, but it does feel more me.
Mm.
Wait, I want to know how that works. Because usually if it feels like the person, it's their aesthetic. And I know that this is not Dez's aesthetic, but you're both agreeing that it feels like her, and I would like more clarity on that.
Okay. I just channeled that it might possibly be an autism thing. It's like I like really soft, fluffy things, but it has to be a particular kind of soft and fluffy. But is that my aesthetic, soft, fluffy? No. My aesthetic's pretty straight line.
Industrial.
The industrial, yeah, like this background. But it is very me. If you were to see the perfect thing that I was talking about, the perfect soft thing.
So is it like whatever makes you feel comfortable? So like
Steampunk? I like steampunk.
no, this isn't steampunk. This is New York City loft closet.
Oh.
So it's like if you walked into my house, you would not be like.
Her house is very. I would describe it as almost live, laugh, love decor.
Live, laugh.
Except it wouldn't say live, laugh, love. It would say different words, but that like font. I mean, there's still like airplane stuff around. There's still like that kind of thing, and there's still like computer video game area, and there's big TVs and bookshelves and stuff, but like the walls are like a soft gray bluish color, and there's like, you know, plants and cursive.
Underneath my gums are bleeding. My top gums.
Like it just started.
Yeah.
So is it because this isn't actually your aesthetic?
I think so.
So is it something under the surface that's supposed to be here? Can you merge with this closet?
Yeah. Spirit,
and
please
exchange you information with it. Okay. This is more like purpley, liquidy. Actually, it reminds me of gel.
Like a lava lamp.
Pen. Oh yeah. It reminds me of like a lava lamp or a gel pen.
Like this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your aesthetic.
Yes.
So you merged with your closet and then exchanged you information, and it became your aesthetic.
It doesn't feel good to be a closet. You actually don't mind being perceived like you want more people in here. Like there's not much room inside a closet.
Yeah.
This is not a good hangout spot. Because this is very like hangout spot. You like hanging out with people, having deep conversations, having, I don't know, I know you have a mixed feeling about like pot smoke because of childhood stuff, but I mean, like that kind of thing, you like conversations with people.
Did I set it up this way back when I was hiding from being perceived?
You set it up like this when you didn't want to, when this particular person could not perceive you correctly, and it just, you kept switching. Like maybe if I did this, maybe if I.
Oh, so the person wasn't in hologram. The whole closet was a hologram, and the person was solid. But it made it look like the person was a hologram. But it was her changing her channels.
That makes sense because it was like a filter was over everything when I tried to look at it.
Are you gonna try to get them back in here?
No, I don't want them in here.
Can you secret secure this down conducive?
Yeah. Spirit perceived.
Yeah, it seems like your psyche will try again. Because it's just been doing that for so long. You know, people when they're like, before streaming, how people would just sit there with the remote control like on a Sunday and not even give anything a chance, just click through. That it feels like that became like your habit.
Also, too, you want people in here, but you will not accept anyone in here. Like, you're like, yeah.
You, I bet you've done, because you do the guided subscription, the, what month was that? It's the cleaning out your, like, the food month theme, and it's got, like, 50s artwork or whatever, like, comic book artwork. It's like a cooking theme or whatever, but the refrigerator.
I did that.
That one. Can you update and upgrade it?
Yes. Spirit, please update and upgrade my.
Because they shouldn't be allowed in unless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they're like, it sounds gross, but like worthy of perceiving you. Which, I guess that's a weird way to put it, but like.
But it's true, because if you're gonna fucking perceive me, you better do it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
you better
come at me, come correct.
We were just talking about that last night, that whole conversation of like love language, and our entire friend group, our actual like, love language is being, is someone actually perceiving us, seeing us, who we are.
Yeah, I love that too.
Okay, that's clicking some stuff together. That feels really good, Des.
Then they wouldn't come to your closet. Bye.
What?
That's why.
They wouldn't.
Then they wouldn't fucking try to come in your closet. That's what I got.
That's what she said.
Ha. Did she? Why? Who's trying to come in her closet?
Okay. Go do either close up / sign offs on Kate's page or closing statements on mine. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy. What's up?
I wanted to work like on friendship stuff because right now that I was following Purple Owl, the perceiving stuff was about myself, about me perceiving myself. So I'm wondering, probably the friendship stuff, it being my own friend type of thing. But yeah.
Do you actually want like hang out in person friends? Because I feel like that would give you anxiety like a motherfucker.
And where would y'all go?
And what would you do?
You want somebody to have like a drink with, like tea or whatever the fuck this is?
Like outside of your house?
Like at a cafe?
I mean, I don't know, like.
You did really well with the group project stuff when you were in school. You got along with those people. What happened there? And you used to talk to people in the comments and stuff all the time. What happened there?
Well, lately I've just not really been feeling myself enough to like interact with people that much like that. So I just I don't.
Oh, by the way, I've seen like your ending videos. Like you used to post on TikTok the whole like process of your collages and stuff. And on Red Note, you'll just put the image instead of the whole process. And I think people would really like to see the process over on Red Note specifically.
Yeah, I thought about that. It's just that like some months ago, my phone I fucked up my old phone some months ago, and then I lost a lot of the videos that were on there, and I decided to just not film a lot more after that.
You can, I think you can,
but
you can save them from your TikTok and it won't have the watermark.
yeah, that too.
Okay, I'm just, throwing that out there. These are all things of like finding friendship is like showing up as yourself and like, just living life and doing things.
Yeah, I guess I like someone to talk to, to vent about stuff, to be honest.
Okay, so I got to tell you this. People will try to think that they're being friends with like myself or Kate, and it's really difficult for us personally, like when people just want to vent to us because we do want to heal, but if they're not able to look at us or what we need or what, like there has to be reciprocity there or there's not going to be a lasting friendship. So if you're always looking for what people can provide for you, it's not gonna work out as a friendship. That's what like
That's what the point of a friendship
therapy or counseling is.
Yeah, no, like I would like to have somebody that like I help them, you help me, type of thing, or even just like, talking to each other, reciprocally in that.
Well, you can talk to anybody, Joy.
Yeah, I guess it's just.
What are you afraid of?
Well, because if, like,
No, I don't.
saying everything to people and they don't know you, it's like.
That's how you get to know people. That's how you get to know people. So,
yeah,
okay, hold on. Can you give an example at work, Kate, of becoming friends with somebody?
Okay, so if somebody, like if I've seen, let's say, somebody interact with somebody and I'm like, oh, they're like a really kind person, I can fucks with that. So, because we're all doing airplane stuff, I'll like find an image on my phone and I'm like, this is fucking lightning strike. Oh my God. Can you believe it? And then if you look at the exit hole, it's a heart. And they're like, what? I'm like,
so if they get excited at the same thing that she gets excited about, friendship starts.
Or I'll be like, oh my God, this fucking truck came in today and this motherfucker could not figure out how to maneuver past our dumpster. And this dude got so mad and I did not know what to do. And he ended up hitting the dumpster and he was like, why can't you guys just move this dumpster? And he was so mad. He was so mad. Exactly. He was so mad. And I just sat there because I didn't know what to do. He wanted me to move the 6,000-pound dumpster. And he was so mad though, y'all. And then they're just laughing and they're like, what the fuck, Kate? And I'm like, what the fuck, me?
What the fuck, bro?
And then that's it.
Then they're vibing and they're friends now. It's really, really, really easy. And I feel like putting so much pressure on it stops it dead in the water. It puts expectations and pressures and all sorts of stuff on things when you can just exist with people.
I'll give an example of that too. When somebody gets told my job title or something like that, and then they try to be friends with me, it is so fucking awkward because they don't know what to talk about. And
people used to do that when I was pregnant.
Yeah. So
they'd be like, so when is the baby due? And I'd be like, weren't we just talking about like this blood gore movie from like, why? I don't fucking know when the due date is. I don't remember. Like, is it a girl or a boy? I don't fucking know. You don't find that out for a while. Like, I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Why are you talking to me about stuff that doesn't matter?
And they just sit there all rigid and shit, and you can feel the rigidity. Like you can fuck it like, and it's just not natural, and you can feel it, and it's like, what's going on? And even if they're not spiritual, they can feel it, they can hear it, and they don't know what's going on, and you don't know what's going on, and then it just makes it awkward.
Someone commented in my comments today, they said, I don't, it was very flat and very cold. And it was I don't comment on people's videos very often, but I love your profile and what you're doing. And so like, there was nothing to feel. It was cold. Americans don't talk like that. So I was like, oh, maybe it was, maybe it's a foreigner and they're just really shy. And of course I went to their page and they had 7 videos they had uploaded today. And they said they were a foot doctor. And then I was like, thanks, I appreciate your comment. And they were like, I can't private message you. Can you private message me? And I was like, block. We'll not be doing that. But you can feel it. You can feel genuity. I know you're looking for like a magic wand situation, but like that is a magic wand. The perspectives of that and knowing how to go forward, that is it. Because we both struggled with finding quality friendships. We both did. I made friends with so many people on this app that I didn't need to because I thought everybody had the same heart as me, and they didn't. And Kate's made friends with people because of all sorts of situations. But showing up authentic and then also reading if someone's authentic or not, that's it.
That's the magic wand. That's the formula.
That's it. And if they're not right
every time.
And if they're not right, being cool with being like, nah, it's not for me. Like someone wrote a really long comment to me before. It was really genuine. And they were like, I want to tell you about this thing that happened to me. It's in, I wrote you a private message. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't do private messages. And then they were like, well, I don't really want to put it out in the public or whatever. And I was like, I put everything in the public. I just kind of like gave them a couple of chances and they were like, this is really whatever. I never talked to them again because I'm not on TikTok to make friends. I get along with a lot of people here, but I'm not like, it's gotta
repeatedly pushing a boundary too.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't do that. Well, I want you to. Well, that's unfortunate. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I think it's just difficult for me to be authentic with people.
Yeah. It's finding genuine people is hard. Or I guess it used to be, so Spirit, please don't do that just in case.
Well, you've done the friendship healings before. And you've done, like, when it comes to the energetic work you could do or the healing codes you could do to make this happen for you, you've done all of it. This is the last part of it. This is the key. It's not putting so much pressure on it and just talk to people. There was a time that you were really, really active. So many people talked to you and you kind of got paranoid about it. You didn't want to talk to people. You do, but you don't. And it's just like that.
It really is that easy. It's like a
a give and take, a flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, staying at home is difficult to make friends. Like, whom the hell is saying work job made it a lot easier to make friends? I stay at home now, so it's a lot more difficult. The genuine stuff, it's still there. It's like the people that aren't genuine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The wavy up and down is still there, no matter if you're at home or at work.
I used to love going to work to socialize. I loved it. It was really fun. I could go out with everybody after work if I wanted to and have a drink, or I could go home. I loved it. I loved having fun at work. I love talking to people. I love people. But when it comes to like friendship, I'm perfectly fine with just interacting with people like this, in the comments, talking to people, people coming on the screen and stuff, that kind of thing. I'm totally fine. I don't need, I don't crave I made a video one time that was talking about how, like, in lockdown, everybody had to stay in their own house, but I was in like hundreds of people's homes because of sessions, because I would walk through their homes and I was like, ha ha ha, I still got to go wherever I wanted to, and I got to interact with lots of different people.
Yeah, definitely didn't lose any kind of social anything. With quarantine, it was fucking great. Yeah. This must be given some kind of perspective, Joy, because I can see it like moving all the things to where it's not, you have no constraints.
Sorry?
That you have no constraints. There's ways to make
Okay.
friends with anything. Yeah. And it looks like you can secure that down and everything. Like you do the.
I mean, you're doing work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a lot of like, look over here instead of here. You see this? Look at this instead of that. You see what we mean? Like very perspective.
Yeah, because it's like, I thought about it as friendships, but I think it's more about, like, yeah, I can do all of that, but I feel like there is other things that I need to work on, other things. So yeah, yeah.
But then, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but don't go to a place where it's hopeless or worthless, or I've got to work on this in order to do this, or I've got to work on. If you stay in a place of like, I can't have this until this, you will not get to it. If it's constantly in your future, it can't be in your now. That's it. If it's constantly in your future, it can't be in your now. As soon as you make it in your now, it's just in your now. We have a deck of cards. We have a healing deck of cards. We've got 4 books. We've got other projects
calendars and
healing a calendar, shirts and stuff, and candles. And it's not a big deal. It's just we have it. It's in our now. That's it. It's just in our now. It just exists now. We did it and it's there now. And then if we don't want it anymore, we could take it away. You bring it to your now. Whenever anybody says live in the now, it's not about like we will go to the past. We'll heal past lives. We'll align future timelines. But everything we do, we bring it back to right now.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. But it's like when it comes to friendships, if you're not going to listen, if you're not healed, then you're going to fuck it up, and then people are going to get hurt in that sense, you know?
The majority of people out there are not healed. The majority of people out there do not look at their trauma, do not heal. It is a matter of finding someone
person, you know,
to grow with.
What? Sorry?
You need to find the person that you can grow with.
Yeah.
That genuinely cares about you and genuinely cares about themselves. And instead of being like, I'm just this way, or I'm sorry, I have trauma, literally goes, I know this is uncomfortable. I need to talk about this. This is something that happened and I felt like this. What did you mean when you said that? And then they go, I didn't mean it like that. But since we're talking about it, when you said that, I guess it brought this up in me. And then we go, oh, okay. Well, it looks like, and if you want to do the healing stuff that we do, which is just an extra layer of our friendship, it's like, oh shit. Well, where was our communications off? It looks like our communication pathways and tubes were amiss. That's where we bring our healing stuff in. But our core dynamic is, I have something uncomfortable to talk about. And it preps the room. Let's speak about it. And it's not just one person talking. It is, okay, well, you saying that made me uncomfortable. So why did it? And looking at it. If you want a quality relationship, you show up for yourself and you heal yourself and you care about what the other person is going through.
Can I ask something maybe a little bit uncomfortable about me and you?
No, not on the podcast.
Okay, no, that's
absolutely not. You've done that before, and that did not go well.
Okay, no worries.
Okay,
sorry, no worries.
Okay.
All right. So either the closing statements on Kat's page or the close up / sign offs on mine. and then
Yeah,
she can
thank you,
secure it
guys.
down.
It was good talking to you, Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Ciao. And then we have time for one more, y'all.
We have one person in the queue, I think.
In the queue.
Yes.
In the quee.
Ew, I hated that. I hated that.
What did we hate?
Bitch, I was like, there's one more in the queue, and she said,
one more in the queue.
No, you didn't. You said quee.
Oh.
Girl. No, you fucking didn't. You said one more in the quee.
So I didn't know how that word was pronounced because I read as a kid. And so LimeWire came out and it had like the songs you would download and it was like that word. And so I was like, well, I wonder what that word is. Probably quee. I wonder what a quee is.
Anyway, hi Adelie, what's up? How's it going? How can we help you?
What up?
What's up?
I love your profile picture. I know I already told you, but
immigration stuff.
Wait,
Thank you. No, I'm just so you know that shit made my fucking day.
What, the picture thing?
It's a little delayed. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Oh,
I mean, we can hear you, but we don't know if it's delayed because on our end, we're just hearing you.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, what I wanted to work on is me taking my shit off of my kid.
Taking what off your kid?
All of my personal biases off of him because I feel like all the things that I raised him with in the past.
Okay, so infuse the shielding with it. Good.
Were my Christian values.
Before you infuse the shielding, can you just take it off? It's like piles of laundry.
Oh yeah, you're doing it. Go ahead and wash it too. Wash it and it's
sort it.
Stuff.
You don't even. This isn't even stuff you would wear anymore.
I wouldn't.
Okay, then you need to either sell it or donate it, or burn it. But I mean, it depends because it's energy. But if for clothes, I'm like, no, don't. But
speed that up because you're gonna be here a while. If that's what you're doing.
I'm removing it, and I feel really hot now.
Yeah, it's sweaty. I'm so sweaty.
I like sweating like a lot. Because I've noticed that I've been
it's like a furnace. It's like
pulling
now
it off of him slowly and off of Michael, his dad.
Well, I feel like now he can be him, so it's like a furnace burning. Now that all the weight's off.
Right? I feel it. If I turn it off, but that's the thing, is that furnace on because of my iron?
He's a feeler. So that's been on his feelers, so it's all matted down. Can you, if it's in his highest good and his soul consents, activate and apply all the it's not rhino skin, but like the matted. It's not just rat's nest. It's all of them. It's like rhino skin.
Okay. The all the protein buildup and shit that makes it like a hard shell. That healing to that.
Okay.
And also the hard clay wash off healings. That's yours, Adelie. Just like pressure wash it down.
Okay.
I was trying to feel if it was on the source cord too, but his source cord is fine. It's just the external values of things were on him.
Yeah, and Michael keeps putting his stuff on him, and then I do too. And I just feel like he's confused. And
that goes to the next thing that Kate was saying, which is the infusion of the shield. So it keeps your stuff off, dad's stuff off, everybody's stuff off. So that's this part.
Yeah, infuse his shielding with the anti-loom and the no use.
That's the one that he used.
That's a lot lighter.
It's gonna dogpile on whoever the fuck this is. Is this grandma?
Yeah, actually, it is Lorena. She like prays heavily on all of us, over all of us, and she covers us in the blood of Jesus Christ. She means well.
Of
Well,
course.
yeah, they all do.
It's not like it's not. None of that stuff is evil or wrong because there isn't an evil or wrong. It's just not conducive to personal growth, and it butts heads with the way that you guys have it set up, or that he might have it set up. So
I'm wondering. Oh, there was another thing too.
Okay.
do you want to finish this thing? Because this isn't finished.
No, I'm finishing it right now.
Okay.
I'll speed it up. Can you put his like divine compass back to his balance, divine working order, divine roadmap, all of that, because he's like, now that all this shit's off of him, he's like, what the
He's
fuck
lost.
do I do now?
Yeah, lost.
Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to reach out to you guys, because he told me he wanted to become a preacher.
I mean,
no, it's not, but it's just that's not really what he wants. It's what everyone else is imposing on him.
Oh, I said to a church in Alabama. That was one of my own personal, for whatever reason, when I was 3, that's what I said.
I wanted to be a youth minister.
I started a cult because I wanted to dress up.
Yeah, I remember. Like when you were little.
You know, there's that.
You know, we do some things.
So can you do that? Can you update and upgrade the divine compass too, and divine roadmap, and activate it.
Activate his divine compass and his true divine order.
And I'll secure that down. Danae, I said I wanted to be a preacher for a church in Alabama. I don't know why. Past life bleed over, to be honest.
I could see why it must have been fun.
I don't even live in Alabama. I've never been to Alabama.
I think you saw a documentary, Kate.
Probably. I do be living that.
It's weird. I've heard you talk about that tons of times, but that's the first time I ever was like, oh yeah, you saw a documentary. And they were like loud and dancing and.
I was about to say it sounds like a fun idea. Like I'd have a ruckus fun.
It had to have cats in it, and the cats would have had to been dancing too.
No, Danae, she Audley did that. Audley did that when she was like really little.
Or
younger. Yeah, younger. Not really little, younger.
It's embarrassing. People still bring this up, and I don't even know how to respond to it.
You bring it up.
That's how you
to you, but not to everyone else, because it is a little embarrassing sometimes.
Well, that's how you respond is, haha.
That's how I what?
You said I don't even know how to respond, and so I said you respond by going, haha.
Yeah. Hey, so I wanted to talk to you guys about the whole immigration thing. I know that there's lots of movement happening, and there's definitely, I can see people smartening up a lot more. So, Kat, thanks.
You did it.
Well, you helped me do it with everyone else.
I mean, everybody did. Like, everybody had a part in it, but it's finally starting to calm down, and people are starting to take their power back. And realize that it's a lot of fear. Like, yeah, a lot of stuff is calming down, so that's really fucking good. So, yeah.
That, and then because of everything, I think I want to volunteer my time to women.
Do it, bitch. Give yourself some purpose, but also find something that you can make money with. That's not just volunteering. Like, yeah, that's great and all, but also.
Well, guess what, guys? Empecé mi nueva botánica from my storage. I started my spiritual store.
Mm-hmm.
at my storage facility.
Oh,
Okay. My first video. And, I'm doing that, and I'm going to start my women's group.
While you were talking about things before you started going into the immigration topic, or like around the same time, I picked up the cup of dice and I pulled out the 5 black dice, and they're all on 5s with the 3s facing.
Yeah,
in
so
a
the
row.
immigration thing, I kept wanting to go, do you want to elaborate on that? Or are we just going to keep speaking in code? Because what I feel like a lot of that was, because it is so fear-based and, like, coded. And so it's like, huh?
No, go ahead.
It's like, do we want to infuse it with clarity and smooth it out?
Yeah.
Equalizer and compressor to this?
I was able to move the center die out with that, but I can't push it together.
So we have to, even it out?
Oh, it looks like a middle finger. Oh, can you roll the die? Can you roll the dice in everyone's favor, conducive?
Yeah.
I feel like this is just a big yawn. Like, it's just like, huh. Yeah, that's cool. You're doing that stuff. Huh.
What could I do different?
No, you did everything. It's all good.
That's it. It's like everybody's just kind of like, oh, is that what you're doing now? Huh.
You remember how TikTok got banned and then it was back in 12 hours and everybody was like, that's what the big deal was 12 hours? Even though we brought it back early. But it feels like that. It's like there was a lot of uproar and it's not going to be... I think it's not going to be as big as everybody was afraid it was going to be. And there's still people that want it to be bigger, and not even people that are necessary. That sounds horrible. Just people that like drama want it to be. There's people that it will affect that would want it to be bigger too. There were a lot of people that actually wanted it to be a big thing for a lot of different reasons, and because of the healings and stuff. And it's not anything that got done to them against their will or anything. It's just everything got dissipated and calmed down, and which is the best results. Like slightly lackluster, like that would be the very best results.
Well, not only that, but I started asking myself, is there a different timeline? And this is the highest timeline so far that we can. I think it's a catalyst moment, I feel like.
Well, a lot of people are treating this like a reality TV show. That's why.
It feels like that. So it's like almost like a catalyst.
Oh. She paused.
All right.
Well, that's it. It's 7:57.
Yeah, it feels really good. So, yeah. Kat's page for closing statements, my page for close-up/sign-off. So you can screw this down, and don't forget to disconnect, y'all.
Thanks for hanging out.
It was fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Book a dual session with Kate and Kat. Visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with KaptinKate at www.KaptinKate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Kat and Boots, you can visit www.katandboots138.com.